Abhishek, click on Start Broadcast in yellow dot.
Yes.
Uh, Everybody mute yourself on Google Meet.
Uh, Thank you for guiding us on this live session. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Abhishek Anand, and I'm here representing Nizalia Private Limited. Uh, Nizalia Private Limited, Essence of Kashmir, is a Kashmir-based company. We deal in handicraft, Pashmina items, uh, food items, and other categories. So before I start talking about product and our different kind of product and their specification, their quality, I would like to introduce Anushka, who is a partner of us, and she is going to tell you about the essence of Kashmir and how we started the brand story. So Anushka, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Abhishek. Talking about Nizalia and how it came up, I think it's very important to talk about Kashmir, the culture, the art, and the beauty as well. As someone rightly said, Agar Firdaus Baru Rue Zameen Ast, Hami Asto, Hami Asto, Hami Asto. If there is heaven on earth, it is here in Kashmir, it is here in Kashmir, it is here in Kashmir. The mesmerizing mountains, the freshwater streams, lush green forest, breathtaking views of snow clad mountain peaks. The out of the world sights make Kashmir the paradise on earth. Along with its spellbound, pristine natural beauty, there is much more that takes your breath away. It is the rich art culture, handicrafts, and the native food items that keep you intrigued. The embroidery work, the intricate wooden work, the paper mache crafts, saffron, dry fruits, Pashmina of Kashmir are no doubt special and an obvious attraction that makes them some of the most special things to possess. Talking about Nizalia and how it came up. A brand born out of love and passion to preserve the age old, rich heritage of Kashmir. We alchemize the Kashmiri traditions in a manner that meets the contemporary world of today. Nizalia means God's gift. And true to its name, we present the best unique artistic works from the beautiful land of Kashmir, often known as Heaven on Earth. We are socially responsible brand that is customer centric, but we also recognize and respect the craftsmen and focus on catering only authentic beauties from Kashmir. Working closely with local cultivators, craftsmen, weavers, artisans, we ensure that only authentic and genuine products are delivered to our customers. Moreover, we also ensure that quality products reach out to our customers each and every time. Our mission through this venture is to give decent exposure to Kashmiri crafts on a global level. We want to ameliorate the living of craftsmen, giving them their due recognition and provide only authentic products from Kashmir at a reasonable price. Our stringent quality measures, monitoring at every stage from raw material to the final product, and only employing local Kashmiri craftsmen in the process is what makes us the authentic product supplier from Kashmir. We thrive to present a wide range of products of exquisite Kashmiri artworks, handlooms, saffron, dry fruits, paper mache, and much more to global customers at their fingertips and at their doorsteps. So let us come together and rejuvenate the mesmerizing art form from Kashmir. The dawn of art, just like Advent, of a culture isn't a sudden spell out of a magic wand. It is a painstakingly slow metamorphical shaped by the past, the social milieu, and the unsung legacy. Kashmiri art is one such piece of art. Alluring in its beauty, awe inspiring in its intricacy, astounding in its heritage, our each product has its own story to narrate. The eternal fairy is inseparable from the equal spellbinding workmanship of handmade and crafted products. So that is what we try to do with Nizalia, that we are trying to bring the most authentic, genuine, and intricate products from Kashmir to global customers at their doorsteps.
Thank you so much, Anushka. That was really lovely to hear, and I hope our audience must have an idea of what we are presenting. So, so this is what our brand story is. Now, basically, before talking about products, I would like to introduce Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Rashi, who is the founder of Nizalia, one of the founders, and he's from Srinagar. So I think he is the best person who can tell you about the art and culture of Kashmir, our product, how they originated, and uh, how different they are from other products in the market. So please allow me to introduce Mr. Mushtaq. Mushtaq ji, you can start with your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Abhishek. Before going, like to talk about the Kashmiri handicraft, give me a moment to talk about Kashmiri art. Actually, what is Kashmiri art? It is very important to know what Kashmiri art is. Kashmiri art compares work of Buddhist, Hindu, and Islamic art. These three religious arts compare the art in an amalgam, one art that is called Kashmiri art. So, handicraft history, if I'll tell you, handicraft history is the frequently used for art and craft. It was actually the saint, namely Shahi Hamdan, who came from Hamdan, which is also known as Persian, who came from Persia to the Kashmir to make the people aware of the religion and all. But at the same time, he find that people of the Kashmir don't know anything how to live and how to earn and what to do and what not to do. So at that moment, he introduces that art which is called Kashmiri art. So he bring around 700 artisans from the Persia, from Persian to Kashmir, and they train about 10,000 people of the Kashmir, which actually the main art which they make people aware of are first one, it is paper mache, how to like calligraphy your work on the different kind of pots and different kind of bras you can use like wooden as a base, you can use as a paper as a base to work to make calligraphic work on that base. He made people aware about that, and he trained those 10,000 people, and those 10,000 people later on trained lot and lot of people, so that it became worldwide famous, that Kashmiri art. Actually, in Kashmiri art, if we will talk about, we have carpets, we have paper mache, we have kalamkari shawls, we have one which is like very famous, that is tila work, which is done by hand. The thing which I am talking of, like carpet, paper mache, kalamkari, and tila work, or khatamband, or wooden carving, those all are done by hand only. Nothing, no machine, nothing is used to like finalize those things. But by that time, as you know, that the modern technologies came, and that Kashmiri art was like in the stage of dying. And the same Pashmina shawl, which a Kashmiri person who was already trained by those Persians, they were using the instrument called the looms to loom to wave up those shawls by the different methods of threads and all. And it uses not less than 3 or 4 months to woe one shawl, one pashmina shawl. But at the same time, when the modern technologies came, uh, there are different machineries now which introduces same shawl, which can like print same shawl within half an hour through the machines, and they use it to sell those shawls by the name of Kashmir. And at the end of day, they deceive the customer, and but at the same time they deceive the name Kashmiri art. So that was the one of the reason why Kashmiri art is going to die. It's dying day by day. So we just put this issue, why not to make our art alive again, and we frame up that company, Nizalia Private Limited, which Miss Anuksha and Abhishek already told about that. So we are already dealing with the manufacturers directly. Like for example, if we need the shawls, we are getting those shawls from artisans only, not from any other sources like any other machinery product which are selling machinery products. So that was the one reason why we started Nizalia. At Nizalia, as Anuksha told you, that we believe on authenticity. Our USP is the quality, and we are very much thankful of Distacart, who gave us the option, who gave us an opportunity to work with them. And we are in the promise with them, or we will always and always uh, give you 100% authentic Kashmiri products. So that is our promise. And let me tell you one more thing. Not only pashminas, we have a wooden carving thing which is called maybe khatamband. Khatamband is a art where you can carve the wood and use those wood, that wood, and as showpieces, or you can use in the shape of paneling, which we mainly use in our houses, that paneling type of rooms, or you can say houseboat type of rooms. The work which you find in Kashmiri houseboat, which is very famous worldwide Kashmiri houseboat, that work is called khatamband work. That work was also introduced by that Persian saint, which is mainly known as Badsha, or you can tell him Shahi Hamdan. So, at the amalgam of thing, I can tell you one thing, that it was actually the Persian art. The Persian people came, they trained the people who were here, and now it becomes world famous. Why it was famous? It was famous because it was always done by hand only. There was nothing machine, no nothing when it comes to wave a shawl or carpet, or even a paper mache jar or anything. It gives me really, I feel very happy that we are with such a good company like Distacart, who can also give us a good platform, so that we can cater all the clients with authenticity, with which I already told is USP of ours. And that is the promise of Nizalia, that the authenticity, the quality, and the product of the Kashmir will be always priority on the list, and we will always try to give 100, and not try, we will always give 100% to our clients, to our customers, because as you know that customer is, at the end of the day, customer is the king, and we believe on retention of retaining customers. We don't believe on one time shopping. We believe that our customers should retain maximum people to the Nizalia. Our customers should become a kind of promotional tool for us, because mouth to mouth promotion is one of the best promotional tool in the world, as you all know. So at Nizalia, we have the main focus on this mouth to mouth promotion should be uh, on the priority list, and that will happen only and only when we will give authentic products to our clients through Distacart only. So this was a brief history about the Kashmir and Kashmiri products. And with that, I will hand over to Abhishek. If he want to tell anything more, Mr. Abhishek will continue. Mr. Abhishek, please.
Thank you so much, Mushtaq Bhai, for this wonderful knowledge that you gave us about the origination of Kashmiri product and how it came to being, and what are the different kind of products that we are going to put on Distacart for our audience to have. So, like Mushtaq ji said, the purpose of Nizalia, the main purpose of starting Nizalia was to bring around the authenticity, the the correct product to the market, to our customers. See, there are a lot of products in the market who sell by the name of Kashmiri art and Kashmiri products, but the authenticity is never guaranteed. We work directly with the craftsmen, the artisans, so we bring around the authentic part, authentic products to the market. Uh, Coming again to the topic, the products that we are showcasing right now on Distacart are paper mache, wooden artifacts, Pashmina shawl, then we have Kashmir shawls, we have rugs and carpets, and these are some of the categories that we are presenting right now on Distacart. But in coming future, there is going to be a lot more diverse category of product that are going to come. That are there is going to be a different design of product that are going to come on Distacart. So we are planning to bring it one by one so that the audience start they can start feeling feel the beauty of Kashmir through our products. So I can see a lot of questions coming in from audience. So okay, so Mr. Kiran Kumar Sivala has asked, how long does it take for you to make a shawl with a loom? So Kiran, it depends what kind of shawls we are talking about. Generally, making a pashmina takes about 2 to 3 months, and also it depends on the kind of work that we are using on the shawl. If the embroidery, the handwork, the looming is more, then it can take up to a year as well. So it all depends on what kind of embroidery, what kind of work is being used on those shawls. Uh, so Mr. Geeta Rani has asked, Miss Geeta Rani has asked that is there any difference between Kashmiri product and Persian product? So, like Mr. Mushtaqji mentioned before, that the origination of Kashmiri product was when a saint from Persia came with around 700 craftsmen to the valley and started spreading the knowledge, the know-how of art, Persian art. So, see, there are some differences, but that is not very distinctive. Uh, Product quality, the designs, everything is same. So in Kashmiri art, we generally tend to show the essence of Kashmir. So that way, it is different from Persia. Persia, where they tend to show their culture. In Kashmiri paper mache, we tend to show our culture. But the art form that came from Persia, that is correct. Mr. Santosh Sharma is mentioning what is paper mache. I think Mr. Mushtaq, if you can, if you can clear the query of Mr. Santosh, he is asking what is paper mache.
Mr. Santosh, paper mache is actually a design, a calligraphy on any part of pots. I can give you the example. If you have a vessel, the same vessel which you can calligraph in your, you can give to any artisan, any person who can make you any kind of design, whichever you want on that vessel. That calligraphy, that work is called paper mache work. Hope you understand.
Okay. Now, moving on to another question: are all product handmade? So, like Mr. Mushtaq mentioned during his session, that we try to bring the originality, the authenticity to our customers. So, majority of our products, for say uh, uh, Pashmina, Kashmir, uh, wooden artifact, and paper mache, these all products are handmade directly from the craftsmen and the artisans who are sitting in the valley. And machine products we have not introduced till now, because we wanted to come with authentic products. If in future the range increases, we'll try to bring those products as well. But right now, Nizale is only going to present the handmade products from Kashmir.
I will add some more on it.
Please, please, please.
As I already told that the main USP of Nizalia is authenticity. So obviously, as Mr. Abhishek told, the products which we are in now and which we have already introduced are only and only authentic handmade products, and we will try to be on that thing only, those authenticity only. We won't introduce any machinery as of now. Maybe I don't know, because it is not in my mind. Actually, it is not in our mind, because as our authenticity is our USP, so we will take our authenticity onwards only. We won't introduce machinery as of now. Yes, Abhishek.
Mushtaq ji, there is a very interesting question that came from Mr. Ravi Kumar, and I
Hmm.
think this question needs to be answered very carefully, as there's much there are many misconceptions conception regarding the Kashmir and Pashmina. So he asked that what is the difference between a Pashmina shawl and a Kashmir shawl? He has written
Let me,
Kashmiri, but I think he.
Abhishek, let me answer this question. Actually, sir, Kashmir is the name only. It is not name of any thread. It is not name of any product. Kashmir. Kashmir is the name of place, but Kashmir, which starts from C, is the name of a shawl, which is also known as Count 120, or its third name is Fine Wool. So, Kashmiri is different and Pashmina is different. For example, Pashmina is actually, as I told you, that Pashmina thread is mainly taken from the Pashmina goat, and those are mainly found in the northern area of Ladakh. Those goats, and it is very hectic process to get those that wool, and that I can say that wool, and to like that wool goes in multiple processes, and then after we wave it in the looms, and it becomes a shawl. That's called that's Pashmina shawl. And Kashmiri shawl is totally different. Kashmiri shawl, you don't need any Pashmina wool on it. You can use any kind of wool which is in the market. You can use it, and you can wave it on the loom, and that will become a Kashmiri shawl. And there is a lot of difference between the in the pricing as well. As Pashmina shawl and authentic Pashmina shawl will cost you a good price as compared to a Kashmiri shawl. So of course there is difference. Pashmina shawl is mainly made by the Pashmina goat threads, and Kashmiri shawl you can use any kind of thread. Hope you may have understand the answer. Yes, Abhishek.
Okay. I hope, Mr. Ravi, your query has been answered properly by Mr. Mushtaq. Okay, so one message that is coming from Lisa: can we choose what design we want on paper mache on Distacart? Uh, Lisa, that is a very genuine query of yours, but we try to bring all kind of design. We are trying to bring all different kind of
Mr.
design to.
Mr. Abhishek, let me answer this to Miss Lisa. Yes, of course we can. If you have some particular design with you, you can give us that design, and that will remain with you only. But it will anchor you a good cost, because the design which we will give to the artisan, that the artisan will make you the same kind of design which you will give him, and that design will just remain with you, but it will anchor you good cost. That is the answer.
Okay.
Yes,
So
Abhishek.
I would like to add one more thing to what Mushtaq ji said, that in coming future, Lisa, we are going to bring different kind of design. Hopefully, you will like products from those design itself. And if there is any query, we'll certainly discuss between Distacart and Nizalia that how we can offer some customized solution to our customer. But that will happen only later stage. Right now, we are bringing in, and we have listed different designs, so you can go through those designs and try to use some of those products. So another question is from Ashkor: how to take care of paper mache products so they don't get spoiled? Uh, right. So, Mr. Mushtaq, if you want to come on
Yes,
this
yes, yes,
as well.
yes, yes. I'll give the answer. Actually, that paper mache product, Mr. Abhishek, do you have any sample of paper mache product with you?
Right now, everything is at Distacart's headquarters, so
Okay.
they can view
I will
it there itself.
I will request to you to just have a look on that product from the Distacart paper mache product. It is actually, as I told you, any kind of vessel like in steel or in wooden boxes. That art is art mainly used to drawn that different kind of design, different kind of calligraphy. So you don't need to like take any proper precaution for that. Yes, you have to handle it properly. That is it. Rest, you don't need any kind of that proper this take on that product. Just you have to
See,
put it in a safe place. That is it.
yes, thank you so much, Mr. Mushtaq. I think the query of Ashkor has been resolved. I'd just like to add one thing that in paper mache, the most important thing is the design that is being made on the product itself, the artistic design, so called. So you don't have to, do anything after that. Once you have the product, you can, keep it as a showpiece or a display, and just try to test it time to time. The product will be fine. Is there any more query that anyone needs to understand or know? You can just text us. So, Mushtaq bhai, I think our customer from Distacart, they would like to know something about Kashmir shawls. So, if you can, spread some light on that as well.
Yes, why not? Uh, Actually, the Kashmiri shawl, which is very much famous throughout the world, uh, we have as someone has quoted the question, has shooted a question that Kashmir and Pashmina. So we have different type of you can say base textiles, base cloth. Like we have Pashmina, we have Kashmir, we have fine wool, and we have a few more called count. We have one more called paper, this water Pashmina and all. And then after, it depends on the design which you will use on those bases, those clothes. uh, there are hundreds and hundreds of designs which you can use, and those designers actually make them different, difference between the shawls. Only designs are different, bases are to somehow. For Pashmina it is same. For if like someone wants to have Kashmiri shawl, for Kashmiri shawl it will be same. So mostly it is actually known, actually very precious thing. Kashmiri shawl, main authentic Kashmiri shawl is considered as one of the precious gift to be presented to someone, as the main uh, reason is that the time which a person used to like design it. For example, if we have a good Pashmina shawl, not so much expensive, not from lower end, it usually used a single design used to take at least 9 to 10 months to make one shawl, to prepare one shawl by needle only, which is another, which you can call as sozini work as well. The needle work is also known as sozini work as well. So it is Kashmiri shawl is actually a kind of precious thing, and it is used. The Kashmiri shawl is used to present as a gift, as a kind of precious gift to anyone, any good, any close friend or anyone you wish to give. That's it. Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah. So thank you, Mushtaq bhai, for clearing that. Uh, so I don't see any further question coming in. So we would like to, you know, tell you about some products that we have listed on Distacart. So basically, there are different category of product that we have listed on Distacart at present. For
And
example, we have.
Abhishek, I have to add one more thing. Actually, I don't find any question, but I will try to make it clear that why Kashmiri Pashmina shawl is expensive. What is the main reason behind it? One reason which I told you that it is mainly used to woven by looms, not by machine. And one another reason is that you can use Pashmina shawl in sub-zero conditions, sub-zero temperature. That means it remains very hot. You can use it, a kind of heating instrument for yourself. If you are living maybe in some negative temperature or very cold place, you can use Kashmiri shawl easily because it remains very hot, very warm, I can say. Yes, Abhishek.
Thank you, Mustaq bhai, once again. That was a lovely information. So, what you meant to say is that if you're living in a very cold place, sub-zero temperature, then Pashmina is one thing that you should definitely have. It will keep you warm in cold nights, and you'll feel good. So now again coming out to back to what I was speaking was that there are different categories of product that we have listed on Distacart at present. For example, we have paper mache, we have wooden artifacts, we have Pashmina shawls, we have Kashmir shawls, we have rugs and carpet, handmade rugs and carpet. Uh, we have cushion covers, distinctive cushion covers with different designs. So these are some of the products that we have initially listed on Distacart. Coming in future, we are going to introduce other categories as well, like food items such as uh, dry fruits and uh, organic dry fruits, I should say, saffrons, shilajit, different delicacies of Kashmir. We will try to introduce through Distacart in coming future. So at the last, I would like to just say that Nizalia, Nizalia has just takes responsibility to, revive the dying art and culture of Kashmir. This is our mission to bring this product to a global audience, promote this product in the global audience, and thanks to Distacart, they are helping us, reach to a wider audience at different regions of the world. I would request and like to tell you that you can buy our product, Nizalia product, directly from Distacart and enjoy the essence of Kashmir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.